Never thought it would be so hard. I grew up without a scar, just living my life with no big worries. And I've always known what I want, just didn't know what came along.
Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. It is Louis Vuitton Murakami collection day, and I am so excited. I am going to Dublin to pick up all of the pieces that I pre-ordered. I have heard from my fabulous essay in Dublin, Anita, that all of the pieces that I pre-ordered are there and waiting for me, and I am so excited by this. This collection definitely had me excited for Louis Vuitton again. It brought back so much of the 90s nostalgia, the pieces that I couldn't afford way back then that I just can't wait to own and have and collect, I suppose. This is where my collector tendencies go when I have to accept them. So I'm going to bring you with me down to Dublin. We're going to go to Louis Vuitton, obviously, see what is in store, see how much of the Murakami collection is there. I will check out how much of it you can actually purchase or if you need to order, etc., and fill you in on that whenever we come back. I will also be going into Chanel, I will also be going into Hermes, and I will also be going into Dior. So I will take, and Prada, because I want to look at the charms. I'm obsessed with the little teddy bear charm that I got for Christmas, and I have seen the robot charm with the shearling coat. Oh my goodness, Amelia, you don't need it, but I'm so obsessed with it. I think it's fabulous. So I'm going to bring you down with me. I will give you a quick look at what I am wearing and my bag of the day and how I have kind of Jane Birkined my bag of the day. I'm actually loving this trend at the moment. We will then get on the train, go to Dublin, go to the stores, and then at the end I will fill you in on what's there, and we will have an unboxing or two or three or more, because I got carried away and I ordered quite a bit of this collection. Quick outfit of the day for Dublin. I am wearing a very old cashmere jumper from Lily Silk that I have had forever and very much need to replace. This has had so much wear out of it. I have my Louis Vuitton bomber jacket on that is about 5, 6, 7, oh my goodness, 7 years old now, but I absolutely still love it. I have on these jeans from River Island. I will link these on my Like to Know It, because if you're looking for jeans that are as comfortable as tracksuit bottoms, that's basically what these are. These are just that comfortable. They're so good. And for going to Dublin and back in one day, comfort is the way to go. So I will link those for you if you're looking for those. And this is my bag of the day, which I have Jane Birkenfied. I absolutely love this. This is the Louis Vuitton P9 Speedy, obviously. It is in the red. This was the first collection. And I have added on my Prada charm, which I got for Christmas. And I absolutely love. I just think it's so cute. I have on an old Louis Vuitton charm with it, which is this one from the Patches collection, I think this was called. Then I have these. I will link these down below. I get so many questions every time. Let me show you. These are not from Louis Vuitton, but they're obviously Vivian inspired. So I will link them in the description box because people keep messaging me about these and where I've got them from. I think they're very cool and very Vivian-like. They're an inexpensive version of a type of charm, but they're not Louis Vuitton, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this is my outfit because I just want to be comfortable and casual. And yes, let's go, because I'm so excited to go and get these pieces.
Louis Vuitton, let's take a look at the classic pieces before moving over to the Murakami display. They didn't have that many of the shearling pieces, just this one bag that's on display. They did have a lot of the classic monogram pieces, and they also had some of the new men's collection, which is the Damier Ebene in the colour. This collection I think is very interesting. I really do like it, although the colour on the Damier Ebene is not block colour. It's more like lines or dots, which makes it look not solid, but I actually really liked it. I still like this green collection for the men's collection with the paw print. I think the colour of it is stunning. They had a good selection of SLGs in all of these collections, and still some of the colour block ones as well as having it in the Nice Mini with the pink, although this also came out in Murakami, and the Murakami version is stunning. They still have the Christmas displays up in Louis Vuitton in Dublin. This is where they have some of their bags on display, and they don't have an actual Murakami visual display as of yet. A lot of the bags were quite neutral. The capucines on display were quite neutral, and the leathers were quite neutral. I still really do like the smaller version of the side trunk, and perhaps if they bring an interesting version out, this will grab my attention. They did have quite a good footwear selection, and they had all of the Murakami footwear sandals and trainers on display. They didn't have the little kitten heels though. That was the one that they didn't have. And now to Murakami. They had the black in the Speedy 30 and also in the Nano Speedy. These were both for display and order only. You could not purchase these. They did have the trainers. They had the white Speedy in the 25 and the Alma. You could purchase the Alma but not the Speedy 25 or the backpack. They were order only. The Kusan bag with the black multicolour was beautiful. They had quite a lot of the SLGs and you could purchase these. You also could purchase the flat flowers, which is here in the Neverfull. Again, the trainers were available, the sandals were available. These were available in quite a good range of sizes still in store in Dublin. They also had the perfumes available, which could be purchased without prior order. Coming up, these are the pieces that I had pre-ordered for me to choose from. This is the white Nano Speedy. They did not have that on display. I loved this one. I think this is probably one of the standout pieces. I also had pre-ordered the perfume to take a look at it. I thought all of these accessory pieces were stunning. These were the pieces that probably spoke to me in the collection more than a lot of the actual bags, although I did actually love the Alma as well. I thought this twist was also stunning. It's the lock on this and the handle. The colours on it from the multicolour against the black I thought were stunning. This Capucine's probably not the one for me. To Hermes, as usual, there was not a huge display of bags to see in Hermes, but I do love their homeware and I am a bit addicted to Hermes since the Mini Kelly came along. We then moved into Chanel. Chanel are in sale at the moment. That obviously is the ready-to-wear and the footwear. These trainers and the green trainers, which I loved both pairs, were not in the sale. The sale display is here. They did have some of you have a non-38 or general size. You may be able to pick more than what I was able to have a look at. This bag reminds me of the old cargo bag and I am in love still with the mini trendy. This olive green colour really spoke to me much more than I thought it would. Normally I love a bright colour or a pop, but this with the black hardware I thought really worked, and I thought this was a stunning version of this bag. They also had it in black and blue. I think was one of my future, and I loved this gold mini. Quick look at the puzzle bags before going to Prada, and what was really calling me in Prada is these bag charms. I love those black and white shoes, but I was absolutely obsessed with the bag charms. I love this little shearling one with the robot all dressed up in shearling. Then they have a number of the teddy bear charms, like the one that I got for Christmas. I thought these are stunning. I love the one with the little sparkles on it here. I also love this little robot with his little coat on him. I just thought he was so good. And this coming up is the actual robot that Prada initially released. I love these bag charms. I need to stay away from them because they're not inexpensive. Then to Gucci. Gucci had a decent display in Dublin. I love these trainers with the pink and the sparkle. I was very tempted to buy those, although I've bought a lot of trainers recently, and I love these burgundy shoes. There's a lot of burgundy showing through Gucci at the minute, and I love the colour of it. I think it's stunning in both the pieces with the monogram and also in the leather. Really stunning shade of burgundy. Then to Dior, they had the saddlebags. As you can see, Dior have a great display of costume jewellery in Dublin, and I love their costume jewellery. I think Dior do it very well, although I know it's expensive, but I love their tribal earrings. I was so delighted to see colour in Dior. This book tote, stunning colours. This Lady Dior, stunning colour. This was my favourite. This special edition mini was absolutely stunning. I did try the book tote on because I loved the colours of it, but the book tote wouldn't be the best bag for me. They did have more neutral colours and more colours that would appeal to everyone in store. The Dior store in Dublin is lovely. They have great service, and they did have some really beautiful pieces that would appeal to a wider range of people than my love of very strong colour. I thought this book tote was stunning, and this one though, the colours on it just really got me. They also had the tie-dye pink saddlebag, which I thought was fabulous. Of course I did, because it's pink and it's bright and it's different, but it was a canvasy feeling bag. The tie-dye maybe not for me, but I did think that it was fun, and I did think that it was one of the good pieces in store. I loved this book tote, loved the colours of it. Unfortunately, the book tote doesn't work for me. Too boxy, too bulky, I wouldn't use it, but I wish they'd had this print in a different bag. If they had this in a micro or small DJoy, for example.
Back from Dublin, and hopefully you enjoyed seeing what was in the stores in the vlog. But yes, we did some damage. All of the pieces that I had pre-ordered, the fabulous Anita had for me in store. These bags are full. I think there are maybe 7 pieces that I picked up from this collection. I loved the colours of it, and yes, I got carried away. Let's just own it, Amelia. So I am going to get these unboxed as quickly as possible. I will try to get this vlog up ASAP and then have the unboxings done to follow as the next video, so as you're not waiting too long, because I know there's a lot of hype about this collection. It's been emotional, hasn't it, this one? I did hear that the rumours unfortunately are true and that there are people that have had their orders cancelled. There's people maybe going to get them if they wait quite a considerable time. It just hasn't been the smoothest of launch, but I am very grateful that my pieces were there and I have so many of these fabulous Murakami pieces to show you. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. If you have enjoyed it in any way, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing for when I get these pieces all unboxed, and then I will share that unboxing video with you, hopefully in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me. Please take care and I will see you again in the next one.